All right, guys, I'm in this let's do some freeze drying benching kind of thing. So I found out that a good portion of something I could cook very easily for lunch whenever I want is sloppy joe. So we're gonna do some sloppy joe for dinner today, and then the rest is gonna go in the freeze dryer in individual portions just to have it for a quick lunch. So let's get started. So first thing is I warmed up my Instant Pot. I'm going to put 2 pounds of ground beef with some peppers, onions, and garlic and saute that for a few minutes. Alright guys, I have 1 cup of onion, the 1 cup of my freeze-dried peppers, about 4 tablespoons of my freeze-dried garlic, and now we're going to let it saute. Oh, and a little dash of salt and pepper for taste, and a little oil just so it can saute. So I'll be back. Now you brown it until it's no longer pink. And I also put about a 1/4 cup of water because I wanted all of my freeze-dried onion and peppers to rehydrate, and the garlic. So I did put a little bit of water in there. As you can see, the water is gone. And I did double the recipe since we are going to freeze dry the rest of this. Alright, now I'm going to make tomato sauce, and I do have some, but I don't want to use it. I'm trying to get rid of all this tomato paste that I had purchased before I became a homesteader. So we're going to use this to make tomato sauce, and I'm also going to use some of my pureed dehydrated tomato paste or powder to make my tomato sauce. And just like that, tomato sauce. My other trick of my sleeve, this is actually homemade ketchup, but people who live here don't know that. They think they're Heinz ketchup. But it's actually homemade ketchup that I just refilled the bottle so people, don't complain. Okay, I also make my own brown sugar. That's only molasses and white sugar. I would love to make my own mustard eventually once life settles here on the homestead, and I would also love to make Worcestershire sauce once everything is, settled. But we don't use these that much, so that's why I'm okay with purchasing it. Alright guys, we're going to pressure cook it now for 5 minutes on the Instant Pot, and it should be ready in no time. Alright guys, forgot that I was recording the sloppy joe, but I cut a piece of my homemade bread and plopped some cheese, some sloppy joe. I already ate mine. It was delicious. But Lexton hasn't eaten yet, so he can't give you his opinion. Loser.